It's your girl TC, and I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. But today what I want to talk about is Vybz Kartel. Okay, like I just have to talk about it. So I just came from the Reggae Fest last weekend at the Barclays, and it was amazing. I went to the second show, which, sorry guys who went to show one, it was the best show. And I also went to Freedom Street in Jamaica to see him. And I just want to not even do a comparison, because I don't want to compare the artists, because it was different variables in each show that made it great. But I just want to talk about both, since I went to both. You know what I'm saying? And I just hear a lot of talk about which show was better, which one people rather. And I just want to give you guys insight from both shows. While I do that, I'm going to be doing my makeup. I am headed to work, and I also have like a little gap, and I have to run a little errand. So I'm just going to do my brows, nothing too crazy. I'm just going to do a little something, because I'm usually at work with a bare face and my glasses on, but I just want to do some brows, because as you can see, I really don't have any. And I'm going to just do a little for the little outing that I have to go to. So let's talk about Freedom Street first, because Freedom Street was the first show. And it was epic, okay? It was amazing. Like, seeing Kartel first show ever, okay, since his incarceration was just already special. And seeing it in Jamaica just put the cherry on top. Let's just say that. So that's that. Okay, what I'm using is this Anastasia brow pen in medium brown. I love it. I also have it in dark brown. Dawn put me onto this. One day she did my brows and she gave me the dark brown one. I love this one. I use it depending on what color wig I have on. If I have on more like a darker wig, this is more like a natural brown, natural black 1B. So I'm going to use the medium brown because I feel like it matches more with my hair. And she also put me onto this Estee Lauder Flawless Wear Concealer, which I freaking love, by LA Colors. I was an LA Color girl. Bye-bye. And the Anastasia brow pen. So this is how it looks in the shade medium brown. So I'm going to be using this because I love, it's more like a literally actual pen, and I love that you can like just stroke your hairs on. Well, fake hairs, right? So one thing I would say, a lot of people talked fear into me going to Jamaica because it was going to be in Kingston, and they just felt like it was not going to be a safe place to be. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I kind of was like a little scared after a while, like, damn, like, that is kind of true, you know what I'm saying? But after a while, I was just like, nigga, I'm gonna be with my cousins, I'm gonna be with my sister. And me and my sister, like, we rarely go out together. So that was just like, you know, like, I'm going. But everyone I know that wanted to go, they were just scared, you know, and they let fear kind of stop them from something epic. But not me. I was already gonna be in Jamaica, so I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's one thing first, right? Everybody was proven wrong. Everybody was proven wrong. I would say that they were really on point. They were really on point. And that was my first time even going to a concert in Jamaica. And it was at the National Stadium. The only discrepancy I would say was that when people first brought the tickets, they gave us like a different link from the link that they wanted to scan at the show. A couple of days before the show, they sent, you know, another ticket, but everybody's not looking at their email, especially if they on vacation. I know I didn't. But so they wanted that versus the one in your Apple thing. And, you know, a lot of people didn't have service. My sister wound up like getting like tied up because her thing just, don't mind this year, I'm gonna get that together. Her ticket wasn't scanning, so we had to like plead. You know, my sister, she was just going like crazy, and I'm like, in these moments, we have to be calm but very firm. So we wound up getting through. They also had like an IT person, which I thought was dope. They had like an IT person that could look up your ticket and give you the version that they needed to scan. So I love that when there's an issue, we have a solution. So let's just say that they had a solution to the issue of the ticket thing. Getting in was super easy. You know, they were like full vendors there. And we didn't really eat because I ate kind of like before I left. And I was like, I'm just too excited to eat. Like, I don't have an appetite. You know what I'm saying? So we got in and we went to our seats, right? I had a bleacher seat. My sister had a bleacher seat. My cousins had a bleacher seat. And my other cousin, he was on the floor. So, you know, he stayed up there with us. I wound up seeing like my other cousins there. They sat with us for a little bit. But let's get into the pre-show. The pre-show, before Kartel, they basically had a lot of reggae DJs from everywhere. From New York, from Jamaica, from DC, Florida. Just from everywhere. So each DJ kind of had a set. And that's what differed from at least the show I went to at Reggae Fest. Like, the DJs, it was like a big party. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, DJ after DJ after DJ after DJ. Each DJ had their hype man. They was playing songs. But when they played Whites in that stadium, when I tell you, oh, you felt the, like, I felt like I was a body girl. Like, I felt so, like, I just felt so good, right? So, let me hit my lips because my lips looking like I do that white. Hold on. Let's put this on first. Okay. All right. So that's the part that I love. I love that it was just a big ass party and that we had a whole bunch of DJs just killing it. And then Vybz Kartel came out. It took a little while, but whatever. They kept us occupied for sure. He came out. They had like a whole video first that basically of like old school clips of him just talking about bleaching, about so much. If you know Vybz Kartel, you know he been cocky. He been, you know what I'm saying? Like, he been full of himself. So just to see old school Kartel, whether it was the bleach Kartel or dark skin Kartel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just love that they did that introduction. Then he came out.
Don't watch the parts of the Kartel. Watch your side. You and me. I said, through my style is more. Let me have a couple of young artists and I put me on shoot and all that. Producer, they were the big man, never want to buy it.
And then let me work now after clear big artists. Like they want King Man from you.
So Vybz Kartel always cutting edge in terms of lyrics and style. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Art is just a reflection of life. But you know, now I'm bleach road, I just watch the face of the cake soap and through. You know, the AC in my vehicle, AC in my house, AC on the plane when you travel. The skin just smooth out and good and I love it. I'm full up. Wow. I cannot be what you want me to be. I have to be true to myself and just be Vybz Kartel. It's me, a teacher farmer. I did the teacher.
And then he came out, he pulled the Michael Jackson at the Super Bowl, and the whole crowd went nuts, right? Nuts! And for me, being there in that moment was just everything. And I'm happy that I got a bleacher seat. Like, everybody was trying to shit on a bleacher seat. I just got a couple because I'm like, I know a lot of people want to go. I'm just going to get tickets because it's hard to get them. And whoever want to buy them for face value, they could get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll just be that. I'm not going to OD and charge, you know, for a bleacher seat. So, you know, a couple people brought them, and that was that. So, being in the crowd with the Jamaicans was, I can't explain that feeling. Like, my cousin Dexter like to say, I want to touch the people. He always say, I don't want to do tourist stuff. I want to touch the people. So, touching the people in that sense, like, with being with them, unmatched. That feeling unmatched for real. And then when he started with, you are high class, me not time for you. Worry about me not time for you. Crisis, me not time for you. And I thought that was so perfect because everyone had so much to say about Kartel. Oh, he not gonna perform right. It's a zombie on the stage. He, you know, especially when like he was posting like the clips of him practicing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody had a lot to say. So when he came out with Crisis, me not time for you, I was like, yo, fucks with my man. Fucks with him.
You are
Say, okay, another thing for me that just gave Freedom Street a little bit more upper hand is that we got more of Kartel at Freedom Street. I feel like at the Reggae Fest, it was more of the other artists than Kartel, and Kartel, he just did his main hits that I feel like Fever, Vince Punani, you know, the Brooklyn Anthem, things like that. I feel like he did more of those New York mainstream songs, while in Jamaica, we just got more of his songs. He did In a Heart. She don't want a man to break up, but In a Heart. Like, we didn't get that at Barclays. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got more of the different eras of Vybz Kartel at Freedom Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he played for a little bit before any of the artists came out. That was one thing for me that kind of got it, was that we just got more of Kartel songs at Freedom Street. Way more songs. There was songs that I didn't hear in mad long, like he did sin, ah, na 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 na. And I'm like, yo, I didn't hear that song in a long ass all the songs from Gaza versus Gully. Well, not all the songs, but you know, he did some songs. So it was like every ever of Kartel, mostly we got at Freedom Street, and that's something that we didn't get at the Barclays. And also at Freedom Street, we had all of the Gaza soldier them. Like we had
My J, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Respect, Roger. How you name?
Hard for each other every day and night. Busy doing for the image of eyesight. Freedom Street. It brought my life, so just in case I didn't know. My life work hard every day, thank God, just to make a little dough. My life body sweat on my brow things.
Popcorn, like Popcorn came out and did his thing.
I lose the bad man, then go to. Bad man, then turn the glass off. We are walking like people we are not here. Who see them never want man. Every record, hands up. Zero me a contract. No, look at me. Yeah, I don't need me a contract.
All our respect, Kartel, boss a blank in a buckler place right now. Sure, I'm say St. Thomas native, look for greatness.
We had Tommy Lee Sparta. Okay, we had Tommy Lee Sparta. We had all of the girls who did duets with him. Like we had Queen Sheba, we had Indian. I forgot her name, but we had her as well come out. And I'm like, bruh, like, come on now, this my teenage years right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing can't touch this for me.
Come right this up. Girl, when you do your better to me that. When you do your...
Hey, come here.
Alright, me come.
You think me not see us,
Me
right?
come.
You don't know me that catch you.
Me come.
You don't know me that catch you.
I'm coming.
Actually, police them hold me. I should have come up here. Friday fresh. I see you.
Stop right this up. Girl, when you do your better to me that. Girl, when you do your better to me that.
You don't know me call me not doing no deed. But everything you do with me, I do your back. I say everything you do with me, I do your back. Khadija, everything you do with me, I do your back.
What you really mean when you say
One of the other things that I feel like kind of put a damper in Freedom Street was a lot of the artists was getting held up outside. I don't know what it was from Scatta or was from the police. It was like a lot of them was being held up. So like when he was ready for example, he was ready for Sheba, she wasn't there because she was being held up at the door. Popcorn, I guess he came in with, I guess, too many people in his entourage or his camp. So they was having a hard time letting him in. And he basically missed the whole show because he was out there for like hours. And Kartel kept having to say like, let go the man, let go the man. Like, you know, like I'm trying to speak patois, sorry. I sound horrible. But you know, Kartel kept trying to like, he was on the mic saying like, yo, like let the people in, like let the people in. So that was just the thing. But we already know how Jamaican police is, and I don't know, I guess it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. But then freaking Poppy came out and was in Chronic Law. They came out and was like, yo, Scatter, go suck your mother. I was yeah. Don't play with Jamaicans, right? Because they're gonna tell you where to suck and who to suck in a freaking minute. Like that was like, I was hyped. Although it was disrespect and you don't tell nobody to suck your mother, like that shit to me just got me hyped. You know what I'm saying? So that was, I'm putting Fenty Beauty mascara on my lashes. And so, then we came into the new year. They had fireworks. They had like Kartel in lights, like they did like his face in lights. And then but something about 2025, like just a Kartel concert aside, like 2025, I just felt like this year was gonna be just something different for me. So they did the countdown. We sung the Jamaican national anthem. As forever Jamaica, land we love. After 12, the first song of 2025, on January 1st was "Think You Jammy Wake Up This Morning." So when I tell you, that was just like, I don't know, that right there was just powerful. That was just special. That was just special. And I felt the moment, like I felt the power in that moment.
Except that I keep the city. No action, no action.
Why would you sing now?
But in Vega, it's just another day. Just another day. Now to Jammy, we approach this
The energy in that stadium was like, wow, like I never thought I would see this.
Before this start yawning, turn round for some kiss for me, darling.
We are touching on the street.
Shake this, support people, darling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when Spice came out, she had the whole Kartel long trench situation, and then she did a freestyle off his new single that he did when he first came out, and she kind of dissed Alkaline. Like, even though I love Alkaline, but you know, that was hot. Like, that was hot for her to do that.
Fresh out of prison and I make more money than enough artists when they are road like. Or if you come here, Alkaline, the man is student to the world boss thief. The man come from prison, buy new car, new house, and new vagina. The man will make... Remember me tell us any boss was coming. Remember me tell us any boss was coming. Remember me tell us any boss was... The boss was... Me tell the boss was coming. Remember me tell us any boss was...
And then when Bounty Killer came out,
Happy New Year! Come on, Lord, is here. That's what I'm about to know. Jamaica! As a nation! Alliance put on there. How many people? God, some of us murder them blood.
when Bounty Killer came out, hold on. When Bounty Killer came out, son, when Bounty came out, like, come on, like, really? Come on, like, I think people forgot what happened in Jamaica after UMC. I think people really forgot, like, Bounty Killer? Come on now. Come on. To wrap up Freedom Street, it was just like, I feel like we got more Kartel. We got more of the Gaza experience. And it was the very first show in his homeland, in my parents' homeland. So that would just always just top it for me. Just always top it. That's why Kartel is taking it for Freedom Street for me. Now, at Barclays, I had a freaking time. It was super lit. The crowd and the energy in there was definitely massive. But just for all those other reasons that I said, like, I just felt like we got more songs. We got all of the people from the Gaza camp. You know, even Busta Rhymes came out there. Rushan came out there. And I don't remember if it was Skang or Skitty Bang, but it was it was Skang that came out. It was just amazing. So just aside from all of the other things of the artist not being able to get in on time and those little difficulties, but like I said, this is his first show. You know, I'm not expecting it to be a Chris Brown show or a Beyonce level of show. I just want to be there, have fun, and reminisce, and just be in that nostalgia of like, yo, Kartel is king, feel me? Like, that was it. Now, the Barclays now. First of all, I just want to thank you to my Jamaican ancestors. Let me just praise them real quick, okay? Because I was really having like back and forth. Excuse me, this dog calling. Hey, Boopy, I'm filming. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm going to call you right back when I'm on my way to work. All right, bye. All right, later. You know, Kartel in the Barclays was freaking legendary. And when I tell you, when Brooklyn Anthem came on, I lost my mind. Okay. First of all, to the girls who was next to me, to the couple that was next to me, I'm sorry. I am so I was wilding, and I'm sorry to my neighbors. My cousin Kitty was over me like, girl, all right. But I was Safari Jr. when Brooklyn Anthem came on, okay? Like, when Brooklyn Anthem came on, the whole place mash up. The whole place mash up. In that...
Who is the king? Not nice. People are going like down, not to see the
that energy in there was crazy, because I feel like in there of the people who went to high school while Kartel was reigning supreme, and who had their little dance crews, and just everybody that was there in that moment who could relate no matter where they came from in the Caribbean, because we all know it's one Caribbean, whether you Haitian, whether you Trini, whether you Vincentian, whether you Bayesian, it's one Caribbean, okay? Like, it's just one Caribbean. So no matter where you come from or where your parents come from, and you was in there for Kartel, and if you just knew how influential he was to the New York City youth, okay, to the New York City teenagers, to the Elks Club, to the Lab, to B-Cat, to all of that, to all of those, the Arc, all of those freaking clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you felt that energy in there at that time. Because whether you was there, you had siblings or cousins who was there. Or like I said, like, it was just crazy. So when Safari did that, I understood because I had that emotional break that happened when he did that song. You know what I'm saying? But that was just amazing. Like, even having all different artists come out. Out and did, you could tell some people just don't know the culture, because some people was like, why is Neo there? And it's like, y'all don't know one of Kartel's biggest hits came from Miss Independent, Rompin' Shop with Spice. It came from Miss Independent. So when people was like, I'm like, and this was one reason why I had an issue, because it's like, it was a lot of people that was at Kartel that don't even know his songs. Even me, I knew his songs, even though I was messing up some of the lyrics, because I don't remember everything. But it's like, it was some people that was there, it was just because they just knew it was going to be a vibe. Now, I'm not knocking nobody, but you getting mad that Neo is there? Everybody, I know me, I was hyped to see that. Like, yo, I remember it was a big thing because there was a time where you couldn't even find Rompin' Shop on no streaming services. Or not even YouTube, you couldn't even get Rompin' Shop. Or they was playing like a re-recorded version that wasn't even Kartel and Spice. It was just crazy. So to see that they buried the hatchet, that Rompin' Shop could reign supreme once again, you know what I'm saying? Like, having him come out was just epic, okay? Vybz Kartel is going crazy right now. Like, day 2 is definitely better than day 1. They brought out everybody, okay? Okay? And then little Kim, you in Brooklyn, you gotta salute the queen. Like, you gotta pay homage to the queen. So when Little came out and she did, I come from Bed-Stuy, when I tell you I sung the whole... I didn't care how I sounded. When that song come on, you gotta sing it word for word. And she... was happy that Rashawn, I always call him Rashawn, but I was happy that Russian came out, gave him a chain, and mind you, it was Russian's birthday. Gave him a chain because he like, yo, you know, excuse me about the train, y'all, so sorry. He basically said a speech that when, you know, when he was out just trying to produce and like everybody was kind of knocking him because he came from uptown, and uptown is kind of like the posh part of Kingston. So he was like, you know, the only one who really like took a chance on him was Kartel. And Kartel was like, you know what, like if you got something, you know, I don't care where you from. And I just love that when you pay respect and homage to people that gave you a chance, and you know, you can now give back because this person kind of helped you become who you are and put you in that position that you in now. Like, you just gotta show that respect. So I really just love that he did that.
Oh, in case you never know, it's like fresh like the rest for the mouth. First city to flow from head to the toe. From the here go to the here low. Got them on watch me like a stage show. And I say teacher, always stay slow. Come like no watch my face with the case up.
When them say, yo, it's uptown you doing dancehall, and him believe. And him set it. To where me there now, and to where him there. So for that, you don't know, but that's the gift the G. So, you see that zoom up, put it there and zoom into more. Yeah, Bust Down, Alex Mas, World Boss. So, this is a gift to him for being a brother, a legend, a friend, and a mentor.
But all I know, watch your wickedness thing. I feel birthday, you know. And I mean, I get this. God is the greatest.
God is the what? All who say God is the greatest, say God is the greatest.
God is the greatest.
Alright.
After that, Ashana came out and presented him with the chain that Drake had sent him.
Lit. Oh, I'm excited. When you come in them see it? Zoom it up, cameraman. Oh, bad. At the OVO.
Oh, Drake sent that shit.
Oh, Carter. Oh, 1 of 2. Oh, shit. I love it. I love Brooklyn.
Like, yo, this is just, I love that he's getting all of his accolades. I love that he's getting his flowers and all of his love. And I just really, to just witness all that was just dope. I always tell people this, and if you don't know, now you know. Always go to the second show of a concert. Don't go to the first. The first is always, and all right, Freedom Street is different because that was like a one-on-one thing. But like, if it's like a show where you have multiple days, don't go to the first one. Go to the second show. I always catch the second show of concerts. It's always the best. It's always the best. It's always the best. It's always the better people. It's always like the better energy because, you know, by that time, the person is comfortable with the set list. The person is comfortable with what they want to do and what went wrong the first time. So, you know, they just a little bit more confident on stage. So the energy is just always better. So get the second show. There was this one guy, he had a freaking feathered mohawk. And I'm like, yes, this is like the Shatta era. Like, I love that, you know, people came ready, you know, with skinning out. Like, they basically had on a Jamaican uniform.
From road and Germany and the States of Baba said,
Yeah.
the year say, yeah, hear about me.
Yes.
And when Shinsia came out, that was their first time performing Lude. Chair double six like Lude. Like, see, even it with all the concerts, it was just a lot of firsts. And for me, Freedom Street got it, but Brooklyn Massive went crazy for Kartel. We went crazy for Kartel. Like, happy that Kartel is getting what he always wanted to do, is reigning supreme. And just his journey, imagine being locked up for 13 years. Like, I know he didn't think he was gonna come back from that. Some people just have a real purpose in life, and no matter what you go through, that purpose will be fulfilled. He was meant to be a star. He was meant to be a king. Yeah, the energy was good at both. And I really would love to see all of these Jamaica artists do one big concert. It needs to happen. We got Buju in America. We got Beanie Man in America. We got Vybz Kartel in America. We got Bounty Killer in America. We got Elephant Man in America. Why they not? Like, I see everybody going, but why y'all not thinking about something? Why y'all not thinking about something? Why aren't you guys thinking about doing a concert? F who go first, who gonna go last, who gonna end the show. End the show with a freaking clash or something. I don't know. Just figure it out. Just figure it out. Like, we need this. Like, everybody is, visas are getting reinstated. Y'all need to not mess up this moment. Y'all need to not let this moment pass y'all by. Like, take the egos out of it. Take the who should go. Take all of that out of it and give the people what they want. We need a reggae concert with all of the greats. We need it. We need it. You know what I'm saying? We need it. We need it. We need it. Even if everybody get on a song that they all got, get on a rhythm that they all got a song on, and mash up the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if y'all do only 3 songs each. Like, we need something. We really need something. Like, y'all need to take advantage of this moment right now, especially while the energy is so freaking high. Seeing Kartel in America, seeing Kartel in Jamaica, amazing. Amazing. And also, to come to think of it, Palmer is in my blood, okay? My mother's maiden name is Palmer. I got looking at that to see if I'm related to Kartel in some sort of way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Because, could be some lineage there I don't know about, honey, okay? Well, guys, that's my thoughts on Reggae Fest with Kartel versus Freedom Street. I hope that gave you all some insight. I did leave some things out because some things you just got to leave to yourself. But all in all, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to get ready for work. It really wasn't a get ready mini because I feel like I was talking more than I was doing anything. I'm about to put my glasses on anyway. But one thing I want to say is Freedom Street, Reggae Fest, no matter what it was, Kartel is doing his damn thing, and I'm so happy of the success that he is gaining and getting, because he deserves. He deserves. Tell me what you think about the shows, whichever one you attended. Let me know how you feel about this video. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you next time.